You know, Harry, I've been thinking
What have you been thinking about, Louise?
about those poor boys and girls in Iraq, the American ones, our troops, and
Right.
how so many of them have been killed and even more wounded, and for no good reason.
Right. I agree. It's really tragic. I mean, really tragic. The Iraqis never attacked us. They weren't going to attack us. And then, as it turned out, they didn't even have the weapons to do it.
That's right. And so I've been thinking that the people responsible for this should pay for it.
Wow. That's a tall order. To begin with, who did do it?
Hmm.
Bush?
Yeah,
The people who voted for him?
yeah.
The Republicans?
Well, Harry, you're not the only one who can surf the internet. In fact, I found something really interesting yesterday.
Really, that's good. So what'd you find?
Well, you know that Forbes magazine? It lists the richest Americans.
Yeah, think that the Forbes 400.
Yes, the 400 richest Americans. The October 2004 issue says that most of them contributed to a candidate for president.
Well, that's no surprise, really, but who'd they contribute to?
Well, it says that 72% of them contributed to Bush. Gates from Microsoft was one of them, also Walton from Walmart, and only 28% gave to the Democrat, Kerry. Of those, there was the investor, Soros, and then that home builder abroad.
Yeah. Well, that's no surprise either because rich people typically do vote Republican. In fact, I saw something too. I think it was on the internet a couple days ago about like what you just said, where 2/3 of the upper income voters voted for Bush, 1/3 of the lower income voters voted for Bush.
And aren't those upper income millionaires and billionaires the same ones who are getting this huge tax cut from Bush and the Republicans?
That's right, but it is supposed to end in like 10 years.
Well, I think it should end now. They are responsible for this mess, and they should pay for it. That's the American way.
Right, you break it, you own it, I guess.
That's right. So, Harry, now do you see what I mean?
Yep, Louise, I do. I really believe the rich are responsible for this war in Iraq, and they should pay for it.
Good. You do see what I mean.
Yep, I do. But you know what? I can go you even one better.
How's that?
Send Laura to Iraq.
You mean Laura Bush?
Yep.
Huh, that's a good idea. And what about those daughters?
You mean Jenna and Barbara?
Uh-huh.
Right. Well, they're partying it up while kids their same age are being killed and maimed.
No kidding. It's a great idea. In fact, George W. Bush himself wimped out of Vietnam. I think he's a coward.
Right. So why don't we send Laura and
the
the
Bush
Bush girls to Iraq?